So what up, my people? I figure I'll tell you a quick story while I'm walking, right? Because I'm posting up another video today that has nothing to do with stories. So check this out. This is not a Rikers Island story. This is a story in the street that could have led to Rikers Island, right? But facts is that was a minute ago. Like, minute ago, and where we from is like a long time ago, bro, right? So statute of limitations been up and all that. You already know I never talk about something that recently happened, although we not indulging in recent things over here. So I'm with my boy, and I'm changing the name so people don't think. A lot of times the names is not, it's the only thing that's not the same. So anyway, from now on. So anyway, bro, I'm with G, right? So me and G's chilling. Boom, we in Sunset Park in my hood. But at that time, you know, we a little younger, not something crazy young though. But it's me and G. We need bread, like always, right? That's the situation in the hood, right? Like dudes is trying to get a come up. So we trying to get a come up. But at that time, I was sticking up a lot of cabs. Like that was like the wave in my hood, or for the dudes I was around. They didn't have no cameras like they do now. No Uber shit where you putting in from your phone, or none of that, right? So we call this cab dude as a connect. We all know how that goes. It's all, you know what I mean? We know about those, right? It's not a secret, right? Not even to nobody. So, boom. We call homeboy. But, before that, we stopped by my man, J-Rock's house, right? So we at J-Rock, and we go get the ratchet there. The ratchet is the long stick, you know what I mean? So anyway, we go get the ratchet. He hits us with a pump shot, a 12 gauge. So you could believe that out the hyperness, like, yo, he passed it, boom, boom, boom. I never looked in it to see if it had shells. We call the cab, homeboy that's coming to connect, right? He comes, we jump in the whip, boom. I have it down my leg. Now, mind you, I'm a little... So I got it down my leg, and every time I walk, you could feel like that big stick like coming up, like there's a broom in down my shit. You heard? I'm like, wow, bro, people gonna see this, bro. He's like, come on, my man. He's a bigger dude, right? So we jump in the whip, boom. So all of a sudden, my man is in the front seat, and he's telling him, like, pass that. You know what this is, right? He tells me, yo, pull it out. They start thumping, ping, pong, boom, ba, ooh, ta, ping, pong. Bro, I pull out, because I don't know how, but my man got to the back seat. I don't know if they were thumping so hard that they start like, you know, like he climbed over or what the hell. I know he got to the back, bro, and he was at the back now because homeboy's like over him. I guess he was trying to move away from him, and you know, in the middle of the car, boop, he felt like in between there, and homeboy's on top of him, wailing on my man, like rocking him. Yo, check this out, look. Somebody let that big shoe there. That's crazy right there. So anyway, what an interruption, but let's get it. So now, he's wailing on him, and my man starts screaming out. He had like a squeaky voice type dude, you know them big dudes. He's like, yo, shoot this mother. Yo, shoot this dude, bro, shoot him. I'm like, yo, I'm trying, bro. Like, I got a 12 gauge, my man. I don't got a little ratchet, bro. I'm like, yo, chill, I'm trying, bro. Like, I feel like crying. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, I'm trying, man. Like, yo, chill. Word of mother, I'm bugged out. I'm even laughing myself at this story right now, because I don't be thinking about it till it comes to my mind, bro. Word of mother, like, I even... Like, sometimes I forgot all about that. To somebody be like, yo, Ward, you remember this happened? I'm like, word, we did that. You know, I don't know if it's old age or what, but check it, right? He's like, yo, get this, shoot him. Bro, I'm clicking it, click, click. The thing wouldn't shoot, bro. I'm like, oh, bro. So, some way, somehow, we get out the car. Boom, boom, boom. My man, I keep it 100. I left that behind. I wasn't thinking about Prince, nothing. That was a rap. I left that. Because homeboy pulled out a 9 glizzy and was like in Spanish, like, ahora te voy a matar con la mía. Like, now I'm going to kill you with mines. And I was like, what? So he pulls out, and my man is like, yo, zigzag, zigzag. Because that was his voice, right? God bless him. He's still around, bro. He is this. He's going to be tight. Now, he won't be tight. He got a sense of humor, funny dude. So he's like, yo, zigzag, zigzag. Because you don't know if you run straight, the dude can have a better aim. But if you zigzagging, it's hard for him to bust you. You know what I mean? Because dudes don't got aim like that, bro. And that's the way we got away, bro. And I was always wearing for a few years, yo, the Prince, but they was like doing their thing, hustlers. They probably figured, yo, we got a free 12 gauge, bro. And that's the story, bro. That was deep. But God, imagine I would have blew that dude's head off with that 12 gauge pump shotgun. To this day, I would have been locked up right now, bro. Y'all would not even be hearing this shit on the lockout. Facts. But, yo, I don't know how my man J-Rock forgot to put the shells, but I'm the biggest cornball of them all. I didn't even check the ratchet to see if it had bullets in it, bro. And I'm going to do that's crazy, bro. We was younger, but I was like, wow, what a mistake, bro. That's how you really get murked out there, thinking that you prepared. You know, today, of course, I feel bad for the dude. Like, we weren't supposed to be doing that anyway. I mean, people look, you know, my other dudes, like, I mean, he was in the game. That's part of the game. I get it, bro. But he could have really got his head pushed back. His wig pushed back hard. Like, his hairline would have been gone, like part of his head. And I probably would have been up north right now. Facts, I would have been up north. Because, you know, nowadays, you know, and even though that was a long time ago, but it wasn't like it was the 70s, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like now, even 10 years ago, you catch a body. Especially now, you done. You know, but I don't know, like, what we think sometimes, bro. I was definitely not thinking right. Like, sometimes we think we're going to do something and you could just hit something and get rid of somebody or anybody, right? You're going to get away with it. But I wasn't even thinking about that because it wasn't like doing him dirty, like, yo, this dude, we're going to get rid of him. It was just like, we hoping he gives up the bread, right? But in the process, we don't think about that. Anything could happen, bro, and something could go wrong, and somebody could really end up hurt, bro, or missing. And I mean, that's why I don't want people to think, like, every time I say a story, like, it's not glorifying. There's a message if you listen real good, bro. Never glorifying, because we all know that lifestyle is not what's up. These are things that I've been through, things that I did in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, bro. When I talk about it with my man, he be like, word, I remember that time, bro. That was crazy, bro. I got another story where one time I was with the same dude, and I pulled out it was a tech. I pulled out a tech in the middle of the street by Knickerbocker and by Knickerbocker. As a matter of fact, it wasn't, my bad. It was on the dark side, the other side. We call it the dark side by Decatur. So my bad about that.
Oh, you know damn well that.
And I'm in the middle of the street with a tech, and he's like, yo, get in the car, bro. You bugging, bro. And he's like, yo, you bugging. But what happened was he noticed that the dude I was getting and sticking up, the connect was a bunch of dudes in the car. And he's like, bro, you don't know what they got in there. They were just sitting up and they're watching you as you pulled out on homeboy. They could have been laying up. Because if I'm not mistaken, it was like the second time I hit that same block. That's a fact. That was a long time ago, bro. Whoever remembers Knickerbocker in those days, even though it was the dark side, I'm talking about the days when the 24-hour jewelry store was open on Jefferson. I don't know if it still is, with the two Dominican brothers, the two twins. I'm talking about that time, like in the 90s, probably, when it was popping. And like I said, nothing to glorify, just telling the story in hopes that you don't be as dumb as I was back then. And you don't do none of that crazy shit today and get yourself jammed up. And get yourself up north with a lot of time, bro. Because sometimes we don't think about what's going to happen. We just thinking about the bread. You know, for those that is doing things like that or whatever, or maybe thinking about it, or if you're a young buck and you're thinking about doing things like that because you need money, you better really think about it. Because sometimes you don't get nothing but a crazy bit. You already know what this is, bro. It's on the lockout. Lockout gang. I love y'all, bro. Stay up.